All right. If you're ripe, you're rotten. If you're green, you grow. These words were spoken to me by one of my three mentors in life, Coach Dale Stefano. Um, the reason why I mentioned his name is because, Coach Stefano, he did a lot, man. Coach Stefano did a whole lot. And, Dale Stefano, he saved my life as a kid, as a teenager in high school. He saved my life. And I probably would not be talking to any of you had it not been for Coach Dale Stefano, had it not been for a sensei. Okay? Had it not been for a Rudell James, I wouldn't be here talking to y'all right now. See, I've had mentors all throughout my life. But Coach Stefano, he stuck out. And he always told me, man, he didn't tell me that, but he always looked at certain people and he would tell them, if you're ripe, you're rotten. If you're green, you grow. If you're ripe, you're rotten. And if you're green, you'll grow. He used to say that. And he would look at certain guys on the football team. And he would look at certain guys and look dead at them and say that to them. And I used to be like, man, what is he talking about? But then, it resonated. These were the guys that didn't come to practice consistently. These are the guys when you try to have an honest criticism of them to try to help them be better. Okay, when coach was trying to help them, these guys couldn't take criticism. You couldn't tell them that. And as soon as he talked and they used to cut him off, he would stop what he was saying and he would change his whole vernacular. And he would say, if you're ripe, you're rotten, if you're green, you grow. And that stopped these guys dead in their tracks. That stopped them in their tracks. It stopped them, and they couldn't fathom it. They couldn't get it. They couldn't get it. Okay? Me personally, I like talking to young people. I don't mind talking to the 19, 20, 21s, and 23. I don't mind talking to them. I don't mind trying to mentor those people. Because see, that their lives right now hadn't been so corrupted by life. They ain't been corrupted. And you know what? And they're more open-minded than to listen than OGs. Because OGs think they know it all. Like, they're actually more open-minded to listen. And I've been figuring that out. It's old people. It's the older people that I'm actually disappointed in. Because they're doing dumb and reckless things. And these are things that I'm thinking to myself, I should be telling this to a younger person. And so I kind of pulled back. And I used to, respond to emails of people and, but I stopped doing that. If the person is a young person, a young teen, or a late teen, or a young 20-something, I'll respond quicker when they have their issues. Because, see, some of the things that these OGs are doing is stuff they're supposed to know better. But they don't listen. Young people, a lot of them, they actually do listen despite, what we think. And I know this generation, they done messed up a lot of stuff. But a lot of them, they do listen because they want to be molded. They ready. They ready. They hungry for knowledge. And see, and I always tell young people, I want y'all to look at who's in the jail. See, you got a lot of people in jail that don't have honor. You find me a person in jail that's supposed to be there, and I tell you a person that they dishonored in their life. You can't go to jail unless you are dishonorable. Honorable people don't go to jail. And I'm talking about honorable people. I'm talking about people that's not mistakenly there. I'm not talking about people that got framed to be there. I'm not talking about them. I'm talking about people who bona fide legit did something, okay? It's because of somebody they honored. It's because of a group of people that they chose to hang around. It's because of the lack of things or books that they chose not to read. And it's also because of a person that they dishonored. I don't care who it is. You give me a person in jail, and then I can point to somewhere in their life, and I'll find you somebody in life that they dishonored. A lot of people don't have honor. See, what is having honor? For my mentor, for the person that put their life on hold to invest in mine, there's nothing more important than it. That's valuable. And when I coach, see, some of these goofy parents don't get it. They don't get it. The kids get it. See, the kids get it. Because, see, the difficult children, what they want? What they want is structure. They want structure. They want somebody to give them structure. And then, they resent their parents. A lot of them, when I talk to them, they resent their parents because their parents let them do what they want to do. That's not what children want. That's not what a young person wants. They want structure. They want structure. They crave structure. They need structure. They want it. They want it so bad that they can almost smell it. That's how bad they want structure. You see, People honor. They honor what they respect, and they respect what they honor. Who do you honor? Give me a person in prison and I'll point it back to somebody they dishonor. You give me somebody that's got a lack of money. And I'm not saying that, oh, I'm rich. Give me somebody with a lack of money. It's because of a person that they chose not to listen to. Who's your mentor? Who's your mentor? I chose to listen to 78 Sports TV. I explained a couple of things in the household. He gave me a rundown. Okay. Got more money in my household. It's just that simple. Who do you choose to listen to? Read a few books. The guys at 10 Players, they don't know this, but they don't know. But they prompted me to read a book and they didn't even have to, they didn't tell me. But they put the right nuggets in there. And I read the right book to help situations in my own life. Who's your mentor? Who do you choose to listen to? See, people, you struggle. And you find me somebody who's struggling, it'll be because of somebody that they chose not to listen to. I'm going to tell you this. Or you tell me somebody who's struggling, and I tell you it's because of too many people that they shouldn't be listening to. Who's your mentor? See, I don't mind talking to young blood because young blood, they want to learn. But old blood, they ripe. They so ripe, they'll never be green. See, me, I like being green. I want to be green my whole life. I always want to grow. I always want to learn something. I always want to know. And see, the young people, man, they take this information, man, and they run with it. You know, the people when I pull back, I used to really talk to a lot of old heads. I used to talk to them. And I'm sitting here wondering, why are they doing stuff that these 20-year-olds are doing? And, you know, I noticed it's the 20-somethings that they listen, they take your advice, and they do it. But it's the old heads that keep making the same mistakes. They keep making the exact same mistakes, and they expect a different result. Who's your mentor? I've always been told you are where you are in life because of a book you didn't read, because of somebody who was better off than you did that you chose not to listen to, or stupid people that you chose to listen to. Who's your mentor? Because if you're ripe, you're rotten, then you're green, you grow. That's not my law. That's not Coach Stefano's law. That's nature's law. That's a law of nature. And I'm going to leave y'all with this nugget. I'm going to leave y'all with this. When you violate the natural flow of nature and the universe, when you violate that, there's discord in your own life. I don't care who you are. I don't care. And, you know, and I can look. I can look at videos. I can look and see. I can look in people. I can look in people's eyes and see in their soul, and I can see the hurt and pain because of all the violations of nature that they've chosen to do. All the people that they chose not to listen to. Everything. You can't hide it. It's right there on your face. I can see it. I can see it. Even a person that's quote unquote got everything together. I can see it. Who's your mentor? Who did you choose to listen to? What book did you choose to read? Who shouldn't you have not listened to? I've mentored more young people through this channel, and I've mentored more young people in my life. And I've seen as a coach more young people, they take it to the next level. They go to school. Every year, 5, 10 kids that I'm mentoring, they go to college off athletic scholarships. It's becoming to the point now where I should go ahead and write a book about it. I should go ahead and do it. You know what these young people, they have in common? And what you old heads don't know? They know how to follow instructions. Young people that follow instructions, things work out for them. You know, isn't it funny how young people, 16, 17, 18, 19-year-olds, 20-something, isn't it funny how these people, they got an innate ability, most of them, to follow the right mentor. And kids, children even know when somebody got their best interest. Children know this. They know, y'all. A child knows when an adult got their best interest, and they know when somebody ain't good for them. A lot of them do. I know children sometimes say and do dumb things, but that's because they're immature. But I'm talking about for the most part. Children know. A child can tell you, mama, when somebody ain't good for you. They can sense it. They know that the person not good. Children have an innate ability to understand and follow instruction. They built for it. But the older generation, they doing stuff that the younger generation do and learn from. And I stop. I pull back from a lot of older people. I pull back from them because they go do the same thing. You know, I'm talking to a dude. You know, coach, my doctor said this, and my diet is this, my diet is that, and I said, okay, here's your plan. Here's your plan. And I see him 3 weeks later, he bigger. And I'm like, what is this? What is this? I mean, are we really making changes? But then I see the same girl, okay, one of the same girls, they both come in at the same time. Now get this. This girl was 5'6", 201 pounds. And 4 weeks later, she's down to 178 pounds. 1 month. Why this man getting bigger? See, the young generation, guess what they do? They know how to follow instructions. They know how to follow instructions. They know. They know. When you tell them, they follow instructions. They follow it well. And I always get good results with young people. With older people that come to my gym, I don't get results with them. I don't get no results out of them. I barely any, because they don't listen. They don't want to eat and change their habits. I tell a young person, don't eat starches for the next 4 weeks. Guess what? They don't eat starches. But who do you listen to? Told a guy, said, listen. Told this lady, listen, okay? In the summertime, we juice. We juice fast. We get everything going. Okay? We're going to do this together. 4 hours later. Can I get a piece of fish to go with it? No. It's called a fast from food, liquids. Oh, well, my doctor said. I said, well, your doctor said, but you still sick. I said, this is no disrespect to the medical field. It's no disrespect. I said, the last time I went to the doctor is when I about died. And I told him that. The last time I went is when I almost died. You've been sick with your doctor. I don't look. The same young girl who done lost about 22 pounds, a decrease in her asthma symptoms, they damn near gone. They darn near gone. Yep, just try. You'll get it. They darn near gone. Okay, 22 pounds of weight gone. Okay? More air, can breathe better, can work out longer. Symptoms of prediabetes is gone. But this old head can't even follow instructions. Told this young girl, listen, don't eat no starches. Eat no starches. Stay away from meat and milk. Do it for 4 weeks. And I guarantee you, your doctor gonna give you another story. His doctor ain't giving him a whole nother story. His doctor giving him a worse story. Who do you listen to? I stopped mentoring older people, man. I stopped doing it because old heads don't listen. They just don't. I stopped. When a person tell me, Coach, I'm 19 and, hey, I'm coming, y'all. I'm coming. Just stretch out real quick. Just give me about 2 minutes. When they tell me, a person about 19, they tell me they need help, I listen. And you know what them young people do? They go and they do. They go and they do. But you see somebody that they always constantly, they can't focus, they can't do what they say they're going to do. They're not listening. They don't listen. And that's when I turn the radio volume off and I shut down. Guys, who you respect, your life outcome will be judged on by the books you read and the people you listen to and the mentors that you follow. They're good mentors and they're bad mentors. Pick.